Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. If it's your first time seeing me, go ahead and like this video because I know you're gonna like it already. Subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss another upload. And if you already are subscribed, then hey babies, welcome back. So today guys, we're talking all things procrastination. I got this suggestion on Instagram. One of you guys DM'd me, which I really appreciate when you guys send me suggestions and stuff. So of course, today we're gonna be talking about procrastination. I'm definitely taking a little break. I've been gone, but I'm excited to be back for you guys. And also, I do have a little video where I recorded myself cutting this hair, and I'm gonna post that for you guys. I don't know if anybody is interested in this mullet kind of shag style, but it's fabulous. So I will be posting that as well. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about procrastination. I got my notes down here, so that's what I'm looking at. But let's get into it. And I also wanted to let you guys know that there are a lot of scammers of me on Instagram now, DMing people, asking them for readings and stuff. So please, if anybody messages you trying to get you to send them something for a reading, block them, report them. Okay, you do not need to let me know because it's way too many people. But definitely just block and report them. And don't let anybody message you for a reading. That's anybody, even if it's not a fake of me. Any account, it's never, an actual person that's gonna message you. So don't let that happen. It's always scammers. So yeah, we want to go ahead and get into it. And also, I'm going to show you guys something really quick. So this, guys, this beautiful dark red ruby spray here is my newest baby. This is Pixie. This is an energy cleansing intention mist that I'm going to be dropping in a few days. But of course, I'm announcing it here for you guys. So I make these with rose quartz, obsidian, and amethyst as well. I make them with crystals, herbs, and of course I put my own little touch on it. But this is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It smells incredible. You can use it for a body mist. You can use it just to keep your space clean. You can use it to cleanse anything or bless anything. And these are 4-ounce bottles. I do want to do some little travel size cute ones. But yes, I wanted to show you guys my first babies. I don't have the labels yet, but still, these are gorgeous. I'm obsessed with them. And all of them are this really beautiful dark red color that you just cannot get tired of. It's fantastic. I love these. And the herbs that I use make it this color. So yeah, there's no, chemicals or anything crazy in these, of course. So I'm excited for everyone to get their hands on those. I just had to tell y'all about that, honey. But yes, I'm going to have more tea about it on my Instagram. So make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram at Pageant Queen Pixie, spelled exactly like this. Make sure you guys follow me. So, you can stay tuned with all of the new drops and stuff. But yes, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I have down for procrastination is to focus on your goals. I think it's always good to have beautiful goals in mind. I feel like that kind of gets you going a little bit better. So first things first, you want to focus on your goals. That can mean writing your goals down. You could do some meditation and see, where you see yourself in the next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next 9 months, the next year, the next 18 months. Think of a plan. Think of where you want to see yourself. And if you are someone that deals with procrastination or discipline, you can't afford to missteps or not do these things. You really need to sit down and make a plan for every week for the next year or every week for the next 3 months. You could start small. You can do 90 days. I always tell people do a 90-day plan. So you can start small, do 90 days, do something that you're doing each week that's getting you closer to your goal. It's getting you closer to the success that you're looking for. If you have goals in friendship, goals for your own spiritual journey, goals in family, things you want to accomplish in career, if you want to tap into your psychic abilities, if you want to learn tarot, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to go back to school, whatever you want to do, create goals for yourself and see yourself doing those things and write those things down. We remember 80% of the stuff that we write down. So it's going to be good to write your goals down and have that constantly in focus. Also, you want to make sure that it's somewhere you can see, have them in your phone. Don't just have them in a notebook or a journal because you're not going to always have that with you. So have them on your phone, print a page out, have it up on your wall, around your room, have it to where you're constantly reminded of your goals. Again, we really can't afford to cut any corners. We need to program our mind that now is the time. And a lot of times when, there's a lot of time passing and just a lot of things going on, our mind can get so full of so many things. We just kind of lose sight of what we were supposed to be working on. And it's wait, am I really supposed to, I totally forgot that I had this thing that I wanted to do this month. And now that month has passed and 2 more months have passed. You know, like time really be going. So we have to make sure that we are staying on our goals and on top of the things that we want to accomplish, and writing those things down and having that around so you're able to see it and tap in is going to be good. And also you guys can get an accountability partner. You can let your friend know about the goals that you're trying to do. You can even start an Instagram page or a YouTube channel where you document your journey, just something where you feel like my journey matters. You know, we're not just thinking about the finish line, we're thinking of the process getting there. We want to appreciate every process. I feel like something also with procrastination is when we just want to get to the finish line and we know it's going to be a long journey and we don't want to do the journey. We just want to get to the finish line, and trying to avoid the journey is what holds us back more and more, which leads to procrastination, us waiting forever to finally get started. But it's that kind of allows us to get further from what we want. So it really doesn't help anything. It's kind of like, you know, a two-edged sword. It's like, okay, we're able to, you know, take a break and get more time to focus, but are we really focusing and planning and strategizing, or are we really just, you know, apprehensive about how we're going to get to the end? So we're just allowing our stress to kind of keep us back further and further. I know that's definitely a reason I procrastinated before, just being so worried about the finish line. It's like you can't see anything but that, and you just see that being so far away. But that's why we have to focus on now, what we're going to do today to tap into those energies. Also, we want to make sure that we create a reward system. I always tell everyone to celebrate yourself and make sure that you're doing things for yourself that you love and you enjoy. So have every week that you give yourself something. Do something every month, at least every month. I definitely recommend every week, okay? If this means you get your favorite dessert, if this means you buy yourself something nice, you take yourself to the mall, you take yourself to lunch, you go to your favorite park, you know, you buy yourself a book, whatever it means, make sure that you are giving yourself gifts. You're giving yourself treats, that you are allowing yourself to know like, hey, as we're doing this work, we're also enjoying ourselves, which is making the things that we enjoy even more enjoyable, because we know we deserve these things and we earn them, which results in us getting more joy out of life. You know, we enjoy these things more and we don't look at it as just something that we do. You know, it's a treat for us. It's something that makes us excited. It's something that we are going towards, something that we have to look forward to. So we definitely want to make sure that we are celebrating ourselves and creating rewards for ourselves along the way. So before you even get started in your journey, in your, you know, path to getting back on track and getting on a good schedule, figure out how you're going to treat yourself. You know, think about that first so we can have that to look forward to. Don't do all the hard work and then lastly think about what you want to give yourself. Make sure you tap into that now and think about how you're going to be celebrating yourself in this space. Next, we want to make sure that we commit to a realistic schedule. I feel like this is one of the biggest points, okay? I really feel like a lot of us just see ourselves as someone that's working way too hard and doing way too many things. So I feel like a lot of times we procrastinate. It's not that we're just sitting around being lazy. Sometimes we can be overwhelmed that we have so much going on. It's like, I might not have time for anything else. That's why we need to make a realistic schedule, okay? You want to make sure that you have time to rest, time to do the things that you enjoy, time to treat yourself, time to take breaks, all of that. And if you know that you cannot wake up every single day and work out at 5:30, do not set that as a goal for yourself. If you know you can wake up every other day at 6:30 and do it then do that and work yourself up to what you want to do. But we all have these really big goals, and again, we just want to get to the finish line. So think about the finish line, have that in focus, but also cherish the journey just as much. When you are just as focused on this moment, you're going to enjoy this moment much more and get much more out of this moment instead of just trying to rush past it so you can get to the finish line. So make sure that we are able to, you know, enjoy the moment and that we're allowing ourselves to just take it easy and not feel like we have to rush into it to where we get overwhelmed and we procrastinate and we stop altogether again. So create a realistic schedule. I think something that we do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is always good. I always recommend that. I think those are, you know, good days. You got the weekend off. You got 3 days during the week. That is not bad. After that, you can start adding Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and maybe one weekend day. Okay. So that could be something as well, but just start off small, take it easy on yourself and start, you know, now, like start creating that now. Also, don't feel bad. Don't feel ashamed. I know a lot of times we can be like, I was supposed to do this for months. Now I feel so guilty that I waited this long and I wasted so much time and there's so much other stuff that I have now and I thought I didn't have time then, but I really don't have time now. It's like, don't allow yourself to focus on those thoughts of negativity and why you can't. You know, you want to shift your mind to what you can do and the things that you are going to be able to achieve. Also, I have to create a system of success. So I definitely love the term system of success. I definitely feel like it's all about making sure that what you're doing is working for you. So if there's certain things that you want to accomplish in a certain time frame, you know, make sure that you have wiggle room in that. You know, don't try to have deadlines too close together. Make sure that you have time to rest. Make sure that you have time in case something happens that you got a little 24 hours to take a little break if you need to. You know, make sure that your plan is working for you. You don't want to set yourself up to fail. You want to make sure that in all spaces you are focusing on you and that you are doing the right thing things to make everything come full circle. So yes, you want to make sure that you are honoring you, that you are taking care of you, and that you are being mindful of the things that you need. You don't want to make it to where you have an impossible schedule or where you're trying to complete impossible things, because some things are impossible. If I sit on my behind today and I have a goal to make $1 million by tomorrow, that is impossible. That is not happening. But if I have plans, if I have things that are going to help me make $1 million in 6 months, we can talk about that, and that is still a very, very big accomplishment. But it's just about doing things that are doable. It's about doing things where you have the time to, work your way through things and think about yourself. You know what you need. You know how much time you need. Some of us work a little faster than others. So if you're someone that typically gets something really quickly, then okay, cool. You might be able to have a quicker timeline, but it's just about whatever works for you. And don't compare your journey to anyone else. Don't look at how much anybody else has accomplished at their age or with what they've had. Don't focus on that. Only focus on you and the things that you are going to be bringing into your life. All right, guys. So of course, after that, it's about getting to the work. It's about getting started. So again, with setting yourself up for success, I would definitely recommend, if you're going to start your journey on a Monday, I would definitely recommend taking a really, really nice bath the night before, setting yourself up to have a good breakfast, making sure you got groceries in your house for the week, like trying to set yourself up so whenever you start that day one, your energy is good, you're in a good space, already have some plans, make sure you're seeing your friends that week, have some things that you're going to be doing that are going to be lifting your mood. Start doing the work and get yourself in the space, and don't think about the old way that you used to do things. Don't worry about the old schedule and what you used to do. You're in a new space now. It's a totally new reality. You are a new person, and see yourself as recreating yourself in that, because that's something you're going to have to do throughout the journey, so we need to get in the habit of recreating ourselves and being done with old stuff and bringing new stuff into our life. Because what happens when we're holding on to the old stuff, you can't carry that new stuff too. Something's going to have to give. So we want to make sure that we see ourselves enjoying the work, committing to the work, and being on a schedule that is benefiting us and that is giving us the things that we need, of course. And lastly, we want to make sure that we are able to, shake back whenever we fall off. I feel like a procrastinator's worst nightmare, or the worst thing that can happen to a procrastinator when you are a procrastinator, is that you'll try, to get in the habit of doing things, and then something doesn't work out, and it's instantly like, well, now I'm going to wait another 3 weeks before I get into that. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make sure that we are creating a routine of, ways that we're going to get ourselves back into it. If you experience an L, take 48 hours to yourself. Do whatever you need to do in that 48 hours to make yourself feel good, and remind yourself like, hey, we're not done. Like, this was bad, but it's okay. Sometimes we try to work through difficult feelings. That can make it even harder for us to really pull ourselves out of those spaces. So we want to make sure that we're honoring ourselves and all of these energies, and that we're just allowing ourselves to, do the work and come out on the other side bigger and better. I do feel like there's a lot of things that we're going to be cutting off in this space. I feel like there's a lot of habits that we are going to be breaking. We want to make sure that our life is working for us. You want to make sure that you're getting the food that you need, that you're taking care of yourself, that you have people around you who love you and who support you and who uplift you, that you're in a space of happiness. And if those things aren't the case for you, that you have plans to change these things. And of course, we can start today. We can start right now. Mercury retrograde is ending on Monday, October 17th. And I feel like a lot of us have been doing a lot of stressing and a lot of worrying and just a lot of, even feeling inadequate during this Mercury retrograde. This definitely was, a difficult one, but it was the last one for the year, so of course we need to get some things together that we aren't going to carry into next year. And I feel like it'll be really, really great if we spend the last, few months of this year focusing on ourselves, loving on ourselves, and giving ourselves the things that we need. So whenever we step into this new space, it's a space of love, a space of happiness, and a space where, we are pouring into ourselves beautifully. We are carrying ourselves, and where we can do and accomplish anything. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you what you needed. I thank you guys, and I love y'all and appreciate y'all as always. Check the description box down below. I also have changed my website name for the last time. I promise. It is now pixapothecary.bigcartel.com. That is where the sprays are going to be. And again, follow me more on Instagram for more tea about that. But yeah, I'm excited to, keep getting into it with you guys. I love y'all and appreciate y'all so much. And yes, thank you guys as always. Bye guys. Bless.